Hello and welcome back. Today I'll be kind of just exploring Calvin's gallery a little bit. The last few videos have all had kind of a focus. They've been a little more kind of targeted. I've ignored a lot of the side stuff. Um, this time I just kind of I'm gonna wander around, show you a bunch of the side areas. I'm gonna be working with Speedy a little bit later on. And show you more of what she can do. I've shown you how to get her, but you really haven't seen her in combat very much, especially not at the higher levels. And if I can get it to cooperate, I'm going to show you some of the new areas. And I'm also going to show you some kind of neat tips. So, okay, maze. So, I vaguely know how to get out of all of these ones, since obviously I made them. There's only 3 mazes. And once you know what the layout is, they are fairly distinct. I can't remember exactly what the difference is, but like just immediately seeing this one, I knew to take that right path there. Ah. Oh, that's a lot of scorpions. But as with every maze, and if you ever go to like a corn maze or something and you get lost, you just pick a wall. I believe it's usually you want to take like the left wall, I think is the recommended one. I don't know, pick a wall and just follow it. Just follow that wall, go the whole length of the maze. Eventually, it'll lead you to the exit. And that's an option here. Of course, you have the little nodes that help with supplies and things and tracking where you're going. Let's just shoot a wall with you. So it's not as bad as it could be, but I know a lot of people mazes are frustrating and difficult. But I've also boosted the rewards for finishing the maze. Like, the maze has a lot of enemies. It's a little difficult to get through, especially at lower levels. It can be pretty tough. So I added an extra couple loot drops to the end of the maze. I figured that should help make it feel a little bit more rewarding to go through the whole thing. And so, once we get to that exit, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Then I also want to show off some more of the party skills. I really haven't demonstrated those too much. You've seen Brawl a lot. It's a staple move. You've seen Finisher. So this one's Thunderstorm. Deals lightning damage. Has a chance to stun and burn all enemies. It's pretty solid. And then there's also this Scavenge. I'll show you in a little bit. Here you can see, so the characters are 17 and 18 right now. You're starting to get some of those higher tier skills. Whoops. That was almost bad. Oh, that was weird. It shifted her to guard. So like this, I have regen. I think I've managed to fix the bug with the freezing screen. That's shown up in a couple previous videos. I was able to find out it was an issue with how the game engine handles high refresh rate screens. And I was able to find a plugin that kind of purposely caps the refresh rate of the game and should help prevent that from happening. And I've played the game for a few hours today. I haven't had any issues, so I think that has been the solution. It does make navigating, like, the inventory slightly slower, because you can't just scroll at max speed. But I think not freezing is a good trade-off for a slightly slower, slightly slower inventory movement. And then here, I'll show you the scavenge skill real quick. Since I'm here, and since we've got the free round. Let's see, have I added any items? So you can see it kind of jumps a little bit. It's not a huge problem, but I can see it maybe bothering some people, but unfortunately those are the options. You gotta actually manually navigate the inventory, or the game freezes. That's just how the engine works. Let's try the gibberish scroll. I haven't used those very much. Oh, wow. Oh. It applied a bunch of stat boosts, and it looks like silence. Neat. Okay, so the, it looks like the gibberish scroll gave a little bit of regeneration along with the evasion and the weak barrier. Neat. Alright. I didn't see the party skill trigger. Did I miss that? Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so scavenge, you just get a small amount of loot in exchange for one of the party bars there. Nothing too crazy. There are 3 tiers of scavenge you can get. One uses 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar. And, you know, the stronger ones give more loot. They're definitely, especially if you're running around a low-level area, just kind of exploring and clearing stuff out, very useful to have. Gives you a little extra loot, some extra healing items, or if you're deep into a run and running low on supplies, it's a good way to help that out. There we go. So I do know there's another cat running around in here somewhere. Oh, a fate fragment. Ah, there's the other cat! What'd I just say? So I do want that cat. But I think I have to go back through the entire maze to get to it. What do we got down here? This was a dead end, but there's some loot. What do these daggers do again? So H. Ah, I see. Increases its maximum health. And R. Looks like gives it bleeding, quick. Wow, it gave it a lot of stuff. So it's enraged. It has rage. It's bleeding. It looks like it's an extra action. That's wild. And then this E. What does E do? Looks like more bleeding, poisoned, slowed? Interesting. Well, throwing dagger. Alright. Ah. Nice. Alright. And no, that's where I just came from. So I think to get the cat, I'd have to go all the way back up here. Yeah, I'd have to go all the way back around. I'll have to get the cat another time. Ooh, orcish dagger. Herbs. Strong herbs. Oh, whatever. Let's just get this over with. Ah. Hmm. Oh, you guys are poisoned still. Shoot, I should have fixed that. Oh, well. Ow. Oh. Ah, you missed. So, one tip first is the dandelion tea. Dandelion tea's main thing is boosting items. So I always like to start with that first before I use any significant items. And then let's... one of these... health regen. As you can see, I've kind of stockpiled the gem, or the dust. I plan on using a lot of that on Speedy once I unlock her. Or, I have her unlocked. I want to level her up first. Let's throw out some stuns, because I'm gratuitous that way. You... shield wall. On, take the turn. Take the turn. Do it. Fine. You have chosen death. Speedy has kept me well stocked with explosives. Holy cow. Did not realize how strong those grenades were. Sick. Oh, she still has the speed boost from the last one. Sweet, which gives her an extra action. Heck yeah. Alright, so here off to the sides we got the standard. You get herbs, different crafting ingredients. Well, these ones are all random, so sometimes they'll be the treasure plants, sometimes they'll be the magic plants, sometimes they're the crystal plants, which I think my crystal plants have grown enough. I'll be able to show off what those can drop now, too. And then this is the big change. So you get some dust, you get a card, you get some seeds, then you get a necklace, you get an accessory, and you get a ring. So it's actually, you know, a lot more worth it. Doubles gold gain. That one I don't think is worth it. So let's get a few more of these. Oh wow, I wanted a lot of loot. Alright. So this is the vault. The vault has 4 areas. Each one you can get to from one of the world map areas, and they're full of loot. Each section also has a key, and once you get all 4 keys, you can get into that middle vault, which has a really fun item in there. Absolutely game-breaking, but in a very fun way. I look forward to when people start getting that one. So here we have the shrine. As you can see, I've already been here a little bit. Let's boost defense. I'm out of fate fragments, darn it. Oh, and here's the new merchant. Okay, so this guy spawns. There's a 10% chance the merchant will appear, and which merchant appears is dependent on how far into the game you are. So this guy only has forest stuff. It also lets you get that practice kit and training axe if you really want those. I don't think the 50 extra magic is really worth it, but you know, to each their own. Wow, it actually doesn't have too terrible of stats for Margaret. And it does let you dual wield, so. Oh! World map fight. Are they low enough level? No, they are at level. Alright, let's rally. Shield wall. Static. And try to take out the fire dude. Margaret's gonna get so beat up from this. Ah, Calvin's been blinded. That is what one might consider inconvenient. Wow, he missed a lot there. $1,000 gold. Heck yeah. Oh, totally botched that one. So as you can see, even though I completely failed the wood, I still got 5. That was another big kind of buff that I gave all of the wood marks. Or not wood marks. All of the logs. They always start at a minimum of 5. Let's... So, hopefully anyone playing has figured out fish you give to Speedy to get rewards. The grenades are some of the more common ones, along with these daggers and the strange devices. Gibberish scroll. One that I really haven't shown is the ticket. So, Speedy has a cart, but the joke is, one of my friends made up the character. She's got a Scottish accent, so she doesn't pronounce the T. So she has a car. And she'll give you tickets to ride on her car sometimes. There are, I believe, 3 possible lists you can pick from. And basically, she lets you go to specific random world areas. So the fishing hole we've seen. I haven't been to the garden in this save file yet. Let's hit the garden. Oh, that bridge needs skystone. That's right. Oh, wow. Got really lucky with that one. Dust, dust. Dust, dust. I love this garden area. You get so much loot from it. It's nice. Alright, let's hit up another one. What do we got next? Let's head to the islands. So this one's been shown a few times. It hasn't changed too much. Nothing crazy going on with this area. Although there is a cat somewhere. I want that cat. Darn it. Dang it, Calvin. Margaret is such a solid character. I'm really happy with how she's turned out. She's great. She can be an absolute powerhouse. She can tank like nobody else. Just a very solid character to have in the party. Oh, let's try to get rid of that fire spirit. I'm really happy with how all the characters turned out. Not sure about Cadence yet. Or Candace. Candace. I always get her name wrong. I haven't really used her in the fights too much, just because you don't get her until so late into the game. Oh, that counterattack. Brutal. So, I mean, I think she's going to be solid. She's going to play significantly different than Joan, which is who she swaps out with. Cat. Ah, I need the upgraded tools. Darn it. Ooh. I think I saw a weapon charm in there. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, and immediately can get... Oh, sweet. So exploring these side areas really is worth it. You get a lot of resources out of them. Ah! In my previous video, this is the, that puzzle area that I put together. I do think I'm going to modify it more. I'm kind of happy with it, but at the same time, I think I can do better. I think right now it's very... it's got a lot of potential. Ah, darn it. It's got a lot of potential. I think what I'm going to do is similar to the boulders in the desert. So I think probably half of the kind of spike balls I'm probably going to replace with boulders, or I might just modify how they work. So that when you run into them, instead of running into a fight, you get either knocked back and take some damage, or you get sent back to sort of different checkpoints. Could also do a mix. So, you know, if you run into one, you have a chance of doing A, B, or C. Which, that could also be really neat. Dandelion. Nice. Although the nice thing about being able to fight them is once you defeat it, it's, you know, it's gone. So it does make these different sections a little easier. I will also add that I think trying to juggle 3 pots, it's a neat idea, does not work out very well. It's a little more difficult than I expected. Oh, Ring of Health, nice. Oh, bunch of seeds, nice. I think I pushed myself into it. Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! I boxed in 2 of them. Can I get to the last one? No! Darn it, I was so close. I don't think there's any way to box that one in now. Nope. Oh well. Let's throw some explosives. Oh. Well, at least it stunned him. Huh, interesting. Hoot. Yeah, there we go. Potion. Yeah! This might be one of those situations where it's just easier to fight it, but I find it amusing. Ooh. Ooh, Scorching Wand. You have a Winged Wand right now. Ice damage. Chance to poison. Chance to chill. Chance to burn. Ooh. Now you got a chance to stun. And Margaret's going to keep her tower shield. Wow, alright, back here again. Ah! Alright, so this is one of the elemental rooms. I think I've shown these off in a previous video. But the big thing is each of these has essentially 3 to 4 points of interest in this small room. First being a fight. Not super high level enemies. They're actually going to be lower level than most of the stuff you run into in the overworld. They put up a bit of a fight. They can be tough if you're not on your game. Especially, for example, the water ones that heal. If you spread yourself too thin, they can definitely be a problem. Oops. There's also the issue of if you come wearing the wrong gear. If you're running around with, water weapons and you run through water room, you will now have a much harder time dealing with these guys. That is a lot of poison. Whereas, say, if I had earth weapons, air. Fire beats earth. Water beats fire. Fire beats earth. I think earth beats air. Yeah. So, if I had sort of the proper weapons, this would be a very, very quick fight. But I don't. I'm just very over-leveled. And these rooms, the loot and the enemy scale with your level. So higher level groups are going to run into larger swarms. But the loot at the end is also going to be better. Oh, Lewis has air equipment, apparently. Ooh, Massiel, nice. So, we got a tarot card here. This one, I got Pentacle of Water. Each of these has 4 tarot cards, I believe. Pentacle, Sword, Chalice, and Wand of that element. So they all have a Fate Fragment. That's only there the first time. And then they all have a chest. Nice. solid. Ooh, sweet. And then I think Margaret is wearing a water helmet right now. This is a puzzle you've seen a million times. I think I'm just going to skip. Oh, no, there's a fate fragment. I want that fate fragment. So, no, I'm going to keep going. A lot of green stones. Some cards. I think I'm going to rest. Alright, so they're not quite as big as I would like them yet. A little more time. Let's head down into the gallery and see how we're doing. That's a really old image. I need to fix that. Oh man, that is a very old image. It should? Huh, it's not giving me the reward for it. Or a spider. Trees. Mandrakes. That is also a very old image. Ah, here we go. So that's the Forest Angel. Let's check out these other ones. No hungering spirits. Scorpions. What do we got? Ooh, scavenge 2. Aw, I need more fragments. Haha. So here we have treasure, which is a loot area, the vault, which I've shown you, a forgotten place, deep in the forest or the desert. I'm going to head to a forgotten place. This is where I've been trying to get to for a while. So, here we have motes from Lewis. I'm going to take as much as I can. How much does Lewis have left to give? I don't think he has much. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Alright, so Lewis is completely stripped of memories. So the lowest you can go is around level 10. I think for Dragon it might be a little bit lower just because of how the experience works out. So now I've stripped him of all his memories. I'm going to head back here. And let's grab Speedy. Oh, right. She's going to steal my stuff. Ooh. Steal your perch. You get a grenade, a meal, a grenade, the ticket. Ticket on the Speedy Express. Grenade, throwing dagger. Grenade, meal, grenade. Dang, she just gave 7 levels. Alright, let's see if we can get to the Forgotten Place again. Oh! Alright, so here's another set. We've got a waterfall, grasslands, maze, elemental route. You've already seen the maze plenty of times. Set up a waterfall. So we got a bunch of fairies running around. This is definitely one of the more dangerous side areas. Very lucrative, but dangerous. Although I do still have a ton of grenades, and I do need fairy kills. There we go. Another really good tip is buy a ton of fishing bait. Because then you can just get very big fish very quickly. If you look, I have 949 points with Speedy. Weak, weak. No, I'm just gonna start with a finisher to get things moving. Oh. Whoops. I swear there's supposed to be fairies on this map. Oh. Oops. Shoot. I made a mistake. There we go, fairies. The Fae. All of them, no limit charge. This is gonna get tough fast. It'd be funny if you could miss yourself with healing items or healing spells. Rude. Oh, rude. Would you stop that? One left. Oh no, you're silenced. Shoot. Yeah! Ooh, fire wand. Nice. I want to open one of these trinket boxes. Let's see where we're at. I must be blind. Oh, there it is. Oh, I have a lot of trinket boxes. Trinket of the elements. Can we get rid of Vile Potion? Yes, we can. Magic attack. 25% boost. Heck yes. Whoa, look at that boost to magic attack. Holy cow. This should take out a couple of them. Nice. Oh, I see a cat. Now this... That's a boss fight that I am not ready to deal with. Oh, a koi! I haven't gotten any of those yet. I think legitimately fishing is the best source of high quality gear. Or not gear, I guess high quality items. You know, grenades, um, experience, loot, random things like that. All the stuff. Like, 'cause Speedy has such a wide range of rewards you can give for letting her steal your fish. Oh! Oh, I forgot the waterfall took me here. Neat. So I guess this did not focus on Speedy as much as I planned. But I also didn't plan on immediately getting 7 level 2 Lewis the moment I was ready to go talk to Speedy. And I would definitely like those levels to be given to Speedy. Waterfall here. Set up the grasslands. So I believe I've shown this area briefly, but it's just a big field. There's herbs and berries. There's some loot. There's a few enemies. It's just a good place to explore. There's also a wide range of enemies that can spawn here, so if you're ever just trying to fill in some gaps of the gallery, but you don't want to have to keep running around between different areas, these are good areas to go to kind of just encounter variety. This is gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a lot. Don't you dare. Okay, cool. National Garden Quarter Islands. Okay. Oh, shoot. I need... Ooh, I can duplicate an item. I forgot about this. Ooh. Do I have anything rare? Oh, I've got a lot of treasure. I should sell that. I'm gonna duplicate a ticket. Um. Ooh, sweet. Village evade attacks and spells. Ooh. That could be useful. Oh, whoops. Ooh. I really like the mana cube, though. It's kind of hard to beat the mana cube. Healing potions. I have no idea if that was even the right thing to do, but it worked. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's at a magic shoot. Okay, so this one needs to be light blue. Dark blue, light blue, purple, green. Dark blue, light blue, purple, green. Fruit. Few summon stones. Nice. Alright, now what's this one? Blue, green, white. Blue. Green, yellow, light blue, pinkish. I think it's that one. Ooh. Let's do market class item. Nice. Man, it really does not want me to go back to that memory shrine. Really? Again? Ah, dang it. I can't believe I just did that. Totally misclicked. Alright, I'm gonna go turn all the fish in. Ooh. Scorching embers. Alright. Well, let's take a look at the ruby, dust. Okay, so the crystal seeds can now grow any crystal item. So, like, I just got a primordial shard and an air shard. A ruby cluster. Fire shard. Okay. So you can get a lot more than just the dust from them. And what do I have for seeds? I got a lot of magic seeds. I got a lot of treasure seeds too. All right. What? Speedy, you betrayed me. This game really does not want me to go back to the memory place. Whew. Alright, there we go. Now then, let's grab Speedy. Oot. And let's see if we can get back there. Speedy, stop getting lost. Why are you doing this to me? It does remind me, though, I need to... Alright, let's get Speedy beefed up. Oh, nice. Rally regen, nice. Boost attack. magic defense. I would like to note, the way stats work, like one of those iridescent dusts is almost the same as leveling up. So using those dusts properly and using the leveling shrines will make a massive difference in how things go with your party and how how things play out. Let's get into a fight. Ooh, I need to equip Speedy. I forgot to take all of the gear from Lewis. I'll have to deal with that later. Accessory, luck, agility, attack. Yeesh. Trinket. There we go. She's all decked out. See what kind of new magic y'all got. Oh, we got scorching embers. Nice. So Speedy, as you can see, does not have an attack skill. She does have a lot of these instant skills, though. So right now it's just Agi Luck. So I'm going to boost up Margaret. And Speedy's going to boost up herself. She immediately gets the minor rest. That's just her free thing. And let's do a damage boost. Nice. Alright. Oh yeah, she also gets a lot of extra actions. A bunch of healing stuff. She's very healing and magic heavy. And then she's also got her tech skills. Right now she only has the one. Let's do a rally. And a cleric's fireball. And a cleric's fireball. Now to beef up Speedy. Give Cure Stun, Empower Health, pick me up. Let's see, how many more of these? So, I'm just gonna boost. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Oops. There we go. Now Calvin's the lowest level of everyone. Let's beef up Joan next. How many more do I have? 8. Alright, let's just get the last few to Joan. Wait. There we go. Sad statue man, just doing his best. I'm level 27 and have not even gone into the desert. Oh man. So I've tweaked the desert a little bit. So the loot here, especially the world loot, should be a lot more varied, a lot more variety going on. It should just kind of be better in general. Oh boy. I've made a mistake. Everything is so low level now. She's just bullying. So I've already gone through the desert quite a few times, pretty extensively. I think I'm gonna end the video here soon. Let me see what else. So she's got the Empower. She can boost defense, magic defense, health. Her Mark is kind of neat. We'll throw that down. Healing. She's got all this fun stuff. She can cure a lot of status effects. She gets Starburst. So let's hit him with Starburst first. Then her Mark. So Speedy's mark just gives a bunch of small buffs. They're random, so there's one buff for each stat. So by putting her mark on enemies multiple times, it gives you the opportunity to really stack up those buffs. See, this guy's got stun. Let's take you out. Actually, I should... So the Desert Tower has been modified. You can't immediately just advance to the top, so now it'll take a little bit more effort to get to the get to that top there and beat the dragon. So we've got Cleanse the Desert, same as before. I've added in a few new quests. They're largely what was kind of already present in the game. It's just now there's a little more guidance. Yeah, darn it, I should have waited a little longer. So the idea behind quests, in a lot of instances, is they're supposed to help you kind of know what's going on and what you need to go do. They're going to be a lot less aggressive than a lot of quests in other games. Tech. I need TP for all of these. Dang. Of course, the one enemy that survives is healed by earth damage. What? No, that's just unlucky. Darn it. All right. I think I'm gonna end the video now. I'll play a little bit more in the interim. Get to the new areas, or at least areas that I haven't shown on video. Next is the ice caves, followed by mountain caves. I want to try to show those off, especially since I think ice has shown up in a video, but not in a long time. And I don't think I've really showed off the mountain caves at all. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. I look to seeing you all again next time, and we'll explore some of those other areas.